like, comment, and subscribe for more content. What is going on, guys? How are you guys doing? So, Capcom Cup X has officially concluded. It's Monday morning, and Capcom Cup was last night, the finale of it, if you will. And it was a roller coaster, dude. It was a roller coaster. A ton of high-level Street Fighter 6 matches, right? A lot of fun to watch. And the funny thing is, all the villain characters, they were there, right? They were present like we thought they would be, right? Characters like Luke, characters like Ken, JP, hell, I'll even throw DJ in there, right? They were all over the place. And it's funny because, like, none of them won, right? The character that ended up winning Capcom Cup X and taking home the $1 million prize was Juri, right? Uma, I believe he's from Taiwan. I think he's a Taiwanese player. He plays Juri. I don't know who this guy is. I'll be honest with you. For a lot of people, he is a complete unknown. He's a outlier. This dude came up in here and he took the $1 million, right? So good on him. This dude played out of his mind, right? When you watch some of this footage, like, and he wasn't playing perfectly. I want to point that out, right? And he's playing against Chris Wong, right? Amazing player, right? I actually play Luke, right? I like Luke a lot, actually. He's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. I'm thinking about switching to Ed when Ed comes out tomorrow. More on that in a bit, right? There is some news in regard to that. But Uma, like I said, he was not playing perfectly, but he was making some crazy reads, dude. He was playing like a wild man, right? Like, he was playing like a dude who had nothing to lose, right? He was here for $1 million and that's it, right? And it won him the whole tournament. It was crazy, right? So if you guys have not watched that, I advise you do check that out. I have footage playing in the background just so you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it's insane, right? And this goes to show you just how well balanced of a game Street Fighter 6 is. By the way, just perfect parry the drive impact, super cool. You know, obviously there's those strong characters, right? Obviously, Luke, Ken, in my opinion, those two characters, they play Street Fighter 6 better than any character in this game, right? Their kit, the way they interact with the game is better than any other character, right? In my opinion, JP is still the best character, right? Once you get good with JP, you're no longer playing Street Fighter 6, right? And that's a thing that I feel like people overlook when they downplay JP, right? That this guy, at his highest level, is no longer playing the same game. He's playing Killer Instinct or some shit, right? He's playing Mortal Kombat 11, you know? So, my money, I still think JP is still the strongest character, right? There was like a whole hour of mirror matches for JP earlier in the tournament, right? So I think all the JPs got knocked out early on. But yeah, Juri did take everything. In my tier list, I'm working on one right now, actually. I was waiting for Akuma to come out, which Capcom did make some comments about Akuma this week, right? They said that, you know, he's coming along, right? And that there's a reason why they didn't reveal him at Capcom Cup. They want his reveal to be special, right? Dude, I'm all for that. You know, it's disappointing that, you know, he wasn't revealed there, but hey man, if they're cooking something, let them cook, right? Let them cook up something special, right? But Juri, I have her in the A tier, right? If Ken, Luke, and JP are S tier characters in this game, my A tier is like DJ at number 1, right? Followed by Juri, Guile, Cammy, right? And maybe throw Chun-Li up there too, right? That's my A tier, right? So Juri's a good character, right? But now we know she's $1 million character. Also, some of that is, well, most of it is Uma, right? Like I said earlier, this dude was making some crazy calls. At one point, Chris Wong, he throws out a EX Sandblast from Luke, right? Uma, he drive rushes, and then, like, last second, he does Juri's DP, because it has, it's invulnerable, right? Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. So, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he won. He played out of his mind. But that's not all I want to talk about today, right? Because Ed comes out tomorrow, right? Depending on how Capcom decides to roll out this patch, he could be coming out tonight, right? That's how they did Rashid, right? He could be coming out tonight, so I'm ready for that. I can't wait. But also, Capcom announced on Twitter that with Ed's release, they are going to have those early, balance, those early balance changes, right? The things that people were seeing in the, excuse me, sorry, I had to burp there. In the Ed build of the game, there are small changes, right? I did make a video about that. JP's getting nerfed. All that stuff is rolling out with Ed, right? So that's super cool. I can't wait for that. And, man, dude, I think I'm going to stream Ed, right? Ed is one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter. I liked him a lot in Street Fighter 5, but, like, something was obviously off, right? Everyone, I feel like, has that sentiment, right? That the concept of Ed is really cool, right? He's like if M. Bison and Balrog had a German boxing psycho-powered baby. Cool, right? But the execution of him in Street Fighter 5, it left a little to be desired, So I'm excited for Ed. I think he looks great in Street Fighter 6. I think I'm going to check him out on my stream. Anyway, guys, enough rambling. If you guys made it this far, leave a like, subscribe if you guys like fighting games, if you guys like Capcom stuff, or if you guys just like gaming content in general. That'd help me out a ton. I would appreciate that. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Mixtapes aus der Sporttasche, Klick, Klick, Papier und Stift wurden zur Mordwaffe. In jeder Seele steckt ein König und ein Feigling. Du musst dich entscheiden, bist du heute Löwe oder Schweinchen? Werde ich mich von den Zwängen in mir lösen, bis ich frei bin? Oder hör ich auf die Chöre, die nur nörgeln, an mir zweifeln? Und ja, zu dem Erfolg dazu gehört natürlich Timing. Aber wenn die Chance eintrifft, ja, ich schwöre, dass ich bereit bin. Ich visualisiere, wie ich kill und attackiere, wie ich split und massakriere und ein Gröle wie ein